Where's Steve? We need the backstory on this.
Steve, get in here.
On this audio. Mom loses it on son. The video's up on opieandanthony.com, but you can't really see anything because it's just a video camera that was left on.
Yeah, the audio, though. This woman just sounds miserable.
Well, we could start it as Steve makes his way into the studio. Listen to this lady. Why
are you doing this shit?
All I said was that's nice.
No, you're not fucking me up, Galen.
I said
give me your fucking card so I can use it.
Ask me nicely.
No!
Why can't you ask me nicely?
Stick it up your fucking ass. I asked you nicely 10 minutes ago. Now
Oh,
and get
my God.
Oh, no, you got to be kidding me.
Steve, what's the story on this?
I guess it's a mother yelling at her son. He left the camera rolling because he must know that she's prone to these outbursts. And
this is great that these kids are just hanging their parents out to dry with these videos and recordings.
Yeah.
We had the one of the son that got picked up by the father, and the father's just yelling at him.
Still one of my favorite things.
Ends up on the internet. And now this raging lunatic woman yelling at her son.
I'm going to defend her a little bit.
Why?
Well, you're not allowed to hit your kids anymore. So what else are you going to do?
Scream like a lunatic?
Would your mom scream like that at you? She would give you a shoe across the face, and then guess what? End of discussion.
There were a couple of times my mother just would go off like a lunatic like this. But then she would get so upset, she would bite her hand. She'd go, oh! She would put her, and it was completely straight. It wasn't like bite your knuckle. Take your hand and put your fingers together, all together, and just hold it flat.
Okay.
Level with the ground. And now put your index finger in your mouth and just go, oh! She would do that.
Who's your mother, Colin Quinn?
Exactly, Colin. I've seen Colin do that.
I do that, actually. I bite the index finger really hard.
No,
and then
no more biting.
And then I bite in between my bicep and my shoulder muscle.
Where?
Right here in that soft spot.
Where do you bite?
Really hard.
Why
Between
would you
what
do
and what?
that?
All right, relax.
No, I'm asking you.
Jesus.
What? If you bite between your biceps, that is dangerous.
Why?
You can't. Because a bicep is
I didn't say bicep, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, I'll be the star of Volume 3. Did I really say that one? No, I didn't even catch that one.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
Of
Bicep.
course, Danny Dixon caught it.
Oh, he already marked it down, those motherfuckers. They're working against us now in that room.
That, though, just when Opie's showing something, that bicep just comes out.
All right, anyway.
Oh, this is not disturbing outside the studio.
Yeah, who is this
He's a guy that he came in looking like Crocodile Dundee. He wants to hand out flyers in Times Square.
I ain't got time to bleed.
We can't get the hot chicks to do it, but we'll get this maniac.
Oh, we got this maniac that is...
Where he printed out something, he's holding it up. It says, Happy Birthday,
Jim Norton.
Jimmy.
Thank you.
Opie and Anthony on the back.
Okay. Back to the mom losing it on the side.
Oh, right.
So your mom would freak out a little bit, Aunt.
Yeah, she would freak out, but, she tried hitting me, but it just didn't work out. Like, my father used to hit me, and then when he moved to California, the hitting just stopped because she hit me once when I was a little kid, and the tip of the strap hit the tip of my penis, and it swelled up, and I had to put ice on it, and she never hit me with the strap again. Yeah.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was trying to get out of the way. Like I ran to the bunk bed, and I'd always run to the bottom bunk because it's hard to swing the strap in there, you know. But she kind of went to swing it, kind of sidearm to get in there, and the tip of the strap went right around my waist, and the tip of the strap hit the very tip of my little wiener.
How do you ice down that area?
I jumped up and like a chicken without a head. I was screaming bloody murder in my room, grabbing, going, ah! And my mother flipped out. She lost her mind. She thought she killed me.
Did you feel ashamed?
She threw it, of course, afterwards. Of course. And she was like, what did I do? She freaked out. And then got some ice and told me to put the ice on it. So I put ice on it, and that was the last time she ever tried to hit me.
You should have made her put the ice on it.
Yeah, you put the ice on it.
You know what stopped my mom from spanking me? Because I used to get hit too. One time she put me over her knee, she took a paddle, and as she swatted me, I came on her leg.
That'll show her.
All right, back to the audio.
And I'm not I'll fucking tear this room apart and fucking find it. You'll be one sorry kid. I don't have time. I gotta get back to work.
Ask me nicely.
Fucking bastard.
You hear him? Ask me nicely.
Ask me nicely. Okay, the kid's being a prick.
Of course, because he knows he's got gold for his friends.
The mother is a witch, though. I can
And this is
understand
why
with
I
the
go
kid.
back to he's getting. She's not going to hit him. He knows that. So now he's like, oh, I'm going to tape this for my friends. And then he knows what buttons to push.
Yeah, but you know why I can't sympathize with her? Because she uses the same tactic with the husband, boyfriend, whatever it is.
Aren't there
like
references to this?
screaming.
Aren't there references to like child support made in this? So maybe
Oh,
it's-
really?
I
Okay.
think so.
See, I didn't hear that.
And if you look at the footage, you will see like an Xbox and TV and a lot of electronics, and he's obviously got his own camcorder, so he's recording this. So
Yeah.
might be a relatively spoiled kid who knows how to push his mom's buttons, and his mom.
As soon as I heard this, I said, divorcee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. No doubt.
God, I gotta get back to work! See you in like 1 second!
Ask me nicely.
Fucking bastard. Fucking racist! Fucking house! Fucking car! Give me that goddamn card now!
What card is she looking for?
I guess she's looking for a credit
I
card
bet
for
it's
the
a credit
gas.
card.
I
I
think
bet
she
it's-
said she
yeah.
had to get gas to go to work, and it's probably a credit card.
So just use cash.
For all you know, it's her
Could you
credit card.
imagine standing there and having that yelling at you during an argument? I'd be in prison. You'd have to kill that to make it stop. Whew.
Fucking house! Fucking car! Give me that goddamn card now!
Ask me nicely.
Fuck off, you bastard! Fuck off! Get the fuck out of my house!
Oh, now you're getting on.
Get out of my fucking house!
No, that.
Get out!
No.
Get out! You pay the fucking
No.
bills. I can't
No.
get my ass to work. You get out and pay these fucking bills.
I said ask nicely.
Fuck off! Your little fucking head games, you little 16-year-old piece of shit. You better be fucking out of my house when I get home from work today at 11 o'clock. Because if you're fucking in here, you're getting up and you're getting your fucking ass out of here.
That's called child support, and you can go fuck yourself.
You can call your fucking father and
No,
live with him. How about that, you little son of a
Go
bitch?
away.
Oh, okay. He said, "I'll call child support." He probably meant child welfare, or child services, threatening her, and then call your father. Okay, so they don't live together. There's problems there.
Fuck
Wow.
yourself.
You can call your fucking father and
No,
live with
get-
him. How about
go
that,
away.
you little son of a
Go
bitch?
away.
You just turned this whole fucking 15-minute goddamn
No.
conversation
I
into a
asked
fucking
you
piece
to
of shit.
ask nicely.
Fuck off.
No.
I asked you nicely when I came in here.
And
You
you
little jerk off.
Oh, well.
You're a little head game spoiled rotten brat. You're gonna
That's
fucking
nice.
learn about life real fucking quick.
You should learn
Because your
about
fucking
life,
bills won't be paid, Mr. Man.
Never mind.
Mr.
Get
Man.
that fucking card
No.
now. I have to go to work.
No, I don't care now because you were a bitch. You come here threatening me out. You know what? Forget it. Get out. Go away. You're not getting it now. You should have asked nicely.
See, this shows our age, I gotta tell you, because I can't even imagine
It's like
getting
that's
in my mom's face like this. I can't even, on
That's
any
not a
level, imagine it.
mother-son relationship right there. That's like a
But I think it shows our age. I think this is going on a lot more than we realize.
Really?
I think so, man.
I think Ope's right. There's a whole generation of kids that are raised with the concept of the timeout. There's no more beatings. There's just, you get a timeout. So
you got to thrash these little
Yeah,
bastards.
You know, I see some of the little kids in my family, and they get
Yeah.
the timeout, and you see it in their eyes like, whatever.
This is nothing.
Timeout. Ooh, I'll sit in another room for a little
I'm
while
gonna stand on my
to
head.
make you happy, And I understand. I'm not questioning parenting. It's what is going on these days, like Steve said.
The threat of the smack, the belt.
Well, you brought up a good point. Like when you and Joe would act up, your dad would come to the bedroom and just leave the belt,
hang the belt
Hang the
on
belt.
the doorknob. First there were threats yelled from the living room, and then if we didn't quiet down and go to sleep, because we'd be yapping and they'd hear us, and he'd be like, "Shut up in there, go to sleep." And you're trying to go to sleep, and then you start talking more, and then he goes, "Don't make me get the belt," and he would take his belt off and hang it on the doorknob. And yeah, if we were yapping too much, he'd come in. He never actually did it. I think that was just the threat. We got hit with the belt, but it was for like real stuff more than just talking. But the threat of that thing hanging on the doorknob like that, it was just a constant reminder, like a hangman's noose.
Hello.
And we didn't. Then we shut up.
We talk about it on the show a lot. It's the fear.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily something actually happening.
They put the fear in you.
Get the fear in
But
you.
there was
And
an
we knew what
actual-
that belt felt like
Right,
because we had been
exactly.
hit with it.
Exactly.
So just the threat of it was enough to contain us.
But it
Keep
wasn't an
control.
idle threat. You knew what it felt like to get
Oh,
whacked
yeah.
with that thing. You know,
Yeah.
you ever get shoved down the steps, you ever get knocked, you ever get rattled a couple times.
If I ever turned around to my mother or father, ever went, "Hey, fuck you, ask nice," oh, I couldn't.
That's what
tell
I mean.
you
I can't.
The mess I would have been.
It's got to be a generation thing. It's got to be. I can't imagine growing up doing this to my parents. I would lose an eye.
I would say crap or something as a kid, and my father would just, you know, what? What's that language? You don't fucking use that. You don't fucking use that kind of fucking language in this fucking house, you shithead. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go to Rick in Indiana. Rick.
Hey, good morning, guys. Happy birthday there, sweet tits. You guys got to do a
Thank you.
comparison between that bitch on the radio and the South Park chick that drives the school bus. That's the funniest shit I ever heard. She's her, man.
Oh, Mrs. Crabtree, right?
You got it. Do a comparison. It's her, dude.
Yeah, a bunch of people calling in with that. Very good.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir. Let's say hi to Chris in New Jersey. Chris, what's going on?
You know, my kid, when I first brought up my kid, we did the timeout thing, and it didn't work. He, just like you were saying, he just looked at me. And then it got to the point where finally I took his notebook and smashed it out of his hands, literally drop-kicked it out of his hands, pushed him up against the wall and said, "That is enough." He immediately turned into a normal human being and never had a single problem with him since. Now he's fabulous, fabulous kid.
Yeah, they're just raising them differently these days.
I think it's bullshit.
That's why
they're
I
acting like they're-
hate the left.
Yeah, absolutely. they treat their kids like their kids are their betters.
And
It's ridiculous.
no Corey on instant feedback. My mom never threatened to have Joe Klecko hit me.
No, man, one good swift kick and they get in
Yeah,
line.
idiot. Everyone knows it was Mookie Wilson.
All right, guys, punching out.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Joe Klecko.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, back to the audio here. Hang in there, Steve.
That fucking card
No!
now! I have to go to work!
No, I don't care now because you were a bitch. You come here threatening me out. You know what? Forget it. Get out. Go away. You're not getting it now. You should have asked nicely. Oh, you didn't slam it that time. Well, you had to slam something else.
You're in my fucking house, you'll follow my fucking rules! You're grounded! 2 weeks! Don't fucking go to work! Don't fucking go to dentist! If you are fucking found in these areas, I'm gonna fucking run down there and drag your ass out of there!
I'm going to work.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not. You're
Oh,
grounded.
don't even
Let me
try
phone
this
your
shit
goddamn
with me.
employer and tell him, Galen.
Good for you, and see what
Good
they
for
say.
you, you little
You
lazy
see what
fucking
they say
bastard.
to you.
Wow. Anthony, I got a question for you. You're pretty good at this.
Yeah.
How do you think the marriage ended?
Wow. Whew. Yeah, that was. How would you live with a woman like that?
I don't know.
I mean, I understand the kid is driven her to this, obviously.
I bet you
But she's handling this completely wrong.
the kid is probably reacting much in the same way the father reacted.
Yeah,
which is-
probably just, hey, whatever.
You know what,
No,
yeah,
now I'm not going to do it. Yeah, this kid probably learned from the master.
I learned it from
his
you,
father.
okay?
Whenever mom starts getting like this, just go into, hey, whatever. Should I ask nice? And just let her go off like this, like a lunatic. She should just be bludgeoning him with something. Just any weapon in that room. Beating him with his own PlayStation.
I would take his Little League trophy that he got when he was 8 years old.
And just beat him with it.
Just beat the shit out of him.
Just beat him. She should be smashing his Xbox.
Yeah.
Just smash it in front of his face.
You know,
So there you go.
That gets results.
You
That
know, the
gets
Little League
results.
trophy that everyone gets because there's no winners or losers.
No winners.
nowadays.
Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner.
Ugh.
That's great.
Oh, You know, I almost feel sorry for her that she is in this position where she has to get herself like this.
She knows she can't. She knows she can't hit him because if there is a divorce situation, there's always the threat that this little smartass might call DIFES or
he
child
probably
services
would, yeah.
or the cops. So she's frustrated that she can't actually discipline because he might call his father or something like that. There's all these. There's all these other
Oh,
avenues.
she's just fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's screwed.
Any way you look at it, she's just fucked.
She's in a situation
She's
that
a raving
got herself
lunatic, but
into.
she's screwed.
And she's screwed, yeah.
You
Lazy
see what
fucking
they say
bastard!
to you.
You're a fucking little piece of shit, you know that?
Yo,
That's exactly what
alright.
you are!
Go away.
Fucking son of a fucking bitch! God, you fucking lend me $50 for that!
Ask nicely.
Fucking ask nicely up your fucking ass, you little spoiled rotten brat! I'd like to fucking smack your fucking head in. You're a goddamn prick!
Thanks for spitting on me.
No,
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, she gone?
Are you done yet?
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, are you... I hope they have their own house. It's not an apartment.
Shut up.
What a dick.
Shut up.
I kind of like the kid, though.
Oh, would you shut up already?
And it all started with Always and Forever.
Oh, yeah.
The wedding song, dreaming of what the future's going to bring.
Oh. Something nice and sweet and romantic. We're going to raise a family and have a son, and I'll raise him. And I want him to be just like you, because I love you.
Always and forever.
Oh, fast forward. Oh. They never have that in their head when they're dancing. Here's the brand new bride and groom. Let's wish them all the best of luck raising that family in the future. Yeah, here they are smiling, a little whisper secret in the ear, and everyone at the wedding is, I wonder what they're saying. Everyone, you know what they're saying? I love you.
Everyone with their video cameras getting a good location so they get a good angle of the happy couple.
Going, aww.
Here comes the aunt running on the dance floor real fast to get that
shot.
Picture. And then running back off the dance floor.
Oh.
And if you look to the back of the room, the DJ is getting all the blow-up instruments ready for the next song.
There they go.
Oh, what do I see there?
Dancing.
A box of risky business sunglasses?
Oh, hand them out. I want the whole wedding party to wear them.
And there's the DJ piling up his records.
Yeah.
I see the chicken dance.
Oh, please. The electric slide's in there.
Slide is ready to go.
It's going to be a fun-filled, festive night
course,
for everybody.
Daddy's little girl.
You got to play Daddy's little girl. Meanwhile, Daddy knows what kind of bitch on wheels she is. He's had to deal with it for years. He's saying, thank God she's out of my house.
Fast forward a year in the hospital, being handed the little joy.
The bundle of joy. And there's little Galen, was his name? I don't remember what his name was.
It was something like
Little Galen.
And then just a mere...
Got your eyes, honey. Aww. Got your nose.
We have so many dreams for him.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. He's going to grow up and send him to college. Fast, be successful. He's going to do better than I did.
Fast forward a mere 15 years. Dad is out of the house, and this is what you get.
Why are you doing this shit?
I said was last night.
No, you're not fucking me up, Galen. Give me your fucking card so I can use it.
Why can't you ask me?
You're a fucking ass. I asked you nice like 10 minutes ago. Now I get real mad. And I'm not gonna fucking tear this room apart and fucking find it. You'll be one sorry kid. I know that's fine. I gotta get back to work.
Everybody. Always and forever.
Let's get the entire wedding party out on the floor and join our bride and groom.
Yes.
Dance with the lovely couple.
Fuck off, you bastard. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of my house. Get out of my fucking house. Yeah, you pay the fucking bills.
Oops, looks like it's not always and forever.
Aww. Pay these fucking bills. Fuck off. You're all fucking head games, you little 16-year-old piece of shit.
It's over, Johnny.
You fucking out of my house and have you home from work today at 11 o'clock. Because if you're fucking in here, you're getting up and you're getting your fucking ass ready.
Is that supposed to be sexy?
You can call your fucking fucking father-in-law live with you. How about that, you little son of a bitch? You just turned this whole fucking 15-minute goddamn conversation into a fucking piece of shit.
Stop whining.
Fuck off.
Stop whining. Stop it.
Came in here.
Quiet.
You little jerk off.
I'm scared of you.
You're a little head-case, spoiled rotten brat.
I'm
You're
scared.
gonna fucking learn about life real fucking quick.
I'm scared of you, sir, and I'm protecting myself.
Paid, Mr. Man. Get that fucking card now. I have got to work.
I don't care now because you were a bitch. You come here threatening me out. You know what? Forget it. Get out. Go away.
Did she ever think her little baby boy would be calling her a fucking bitch?
Right.
As she was holding him in the hospital with his little blue blankie.
I had to slam something else.
Oh, here comes his first words, honey.
His first words were mama and dada. Dada.
You're fucking found in these areas. I'm gonna fucking run down there and try to get out of there.
I'm going to work.
No, you're not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not. You're
Oh, don't even try this
your
shit.
goddamn employer and telling them, Galen.
Good for you and see what
Good
they
for
say.
you, you little
You
lazy
see what they
fucking
say
bastard.
to you.
You're a fucking little piece of shit, you know that?
Forever.
Go away.
Yeah, go away.
Fucking bitch. Can't even fucking lend me $50 right now.
That's nice.
Fucking ass nicely up your fucking ass, you little spoiled rotten brat. What happened? You're a goddamn prick.
I was just rocking her to sleep. It seems like yesterday.
What the fuck are you doing?
What happened?
Are you done yet?
Oh.
I love how it echoes. Sounds like the hallways of an insane asylum.
Shut up.
Shut up.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Shut up.
When on Christmas morning when he was a kid and all starry-eyed,
Unwrapping
happy,
his
unwrapping
first
his
bicycle.
gifts. And now, shut up.
God, I love that.
That is great.
We should almost play the father one now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You guys have to take this audio and clean it up for TV. Not a bad idea.
Susan Smith had the right idea. Get rid of the little fuckers. It's from Cringebox. Very nice.
Oh, wait, there's actually more to that clip where the neighbor has to come over? Danny?
Oh, Danny.
Yeah, well, because it's really long, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys the meat of it. But she goes on, off mic where you kind of just hear her through the walls.
Yeah.
For probably about another 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you hear a neighbor come by, and he has to kind of convince the son to just relax. Just, give your mom the money. She just has to go to work and get gas.
That's the kind of screaming that does carry 2 or 3 houses down.
Can you hear did the neighbor go in the room?
Oh, yeah, you could hear him.
We gotta hear that.
I'll get the rest of it.
Yeah, we can't leave the fine listeners just hanging. There's a part 2 to that, Anthony.
Nice.
And we really should try to clean that up for TV. Not a bad idea at all.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Dad beat him with wiffle ball.
Irony, she called him son of a bitch. I agree. Yeah, he agreed with it.
Let's see. Wow, listen to this. Schwoogie. Hey, Schwoogie, what's up?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good, Schwoogie.
Morning, fucking tits. Anthony, talking about hitting your father or being scared of him. I remember when I was 12 and my father was just smacking me around for something I fucked up. And I was a man. I said, screw it, and I smacked him.
Uh-oh.
To this day, I can still remember the fire in his eyes and me just running to my room and just barricading the door.
But that's when everything changes, though, right?
Not at 12.
No, not at 12.
Oh, not at 12, okay.
But what was worse was he left. He just didn't. It was one of those things where he held a grudge and just remembered till the next time I fucked up.
I know it sucks. You're 12. It's not like you could pack your stuff in and throw it on the end of a stick and go run away somewhere.
Well, you know what's really funny? It's sometimes the balance shifts. Because I remember I was about 20 or 21, and I was in tip-top physical shape at the time, working out twice a day. And I remember just mouthing off to my father or something like that. He's like, I can still knock you on your ass. And my father was like 62, 100 pounds overweight. And
I'll knock you on your ass, kid.
Exactly.
But when it gets to that point, it's just damn depressing.
No, you're right.
You don't. Well, there's a whole thing that goes on. When you reach the point where you are old enough and strong enough to take your dad, you should be on terms with him where you would never think of doing that.
Oh, no,
If
I
you,
remember him saying that to me and me just saying, come on, let's go, jokingly.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, yeah, I want to see this too. You know, of course not, but it's just sad because we'll all be at that spot at one point. Well, not you guys, but I will be. So no, it's amazing. I have 2 little girls, and who I do slap on the tushy every once in a while, and they just don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing.
Every time you hit him, they're closer to the pole. Closer to wrapping the leg around the pole and doing circles around it.
Don't say that, man. All right, punch it out.
And they developed that smack move.
Yeah, they do the smack, and they remember when they were a kid. When I was a kid, I remember stealing quarters from my father, stealing quarters from his bedroom to buy something. I don't even remember what the hell it was, but he found out, and that wasn't good. I got wrapped right across the face, open hand. Big man mitt, whap right across my face. Oh,
there's a few things that happen.
And you know something? Again, you just never. I never took the quarters again. That was it.
But there's a few things that happen. You know, you do get to an age if you're in that situation where you do get hit or whatever, and you finally stand up to the person, your parents, and then it's never the same after that. And that's kind of sad because then you realize that you sort of have the upper hand.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which is kind of weird when you're like you're a kid and you got parents. And then the other thing is like it brings back a weird memory for me. You know, when you're a kid, you're always competing with your father in a way. Name it. Like in my house, it was basketball, right? And my dad would play me because I was into playing basketball and stuff. And we'd have like foul shooting contests and stuff. It was a dad and son thing to do. And I'd
gonna squirt.
And I'd be struggling, and let's say I'd make 6 out of 10 free throws, let's say, and then it's Dad's turn. And then, he makes 5, he's 5 for 8, let's say. And then as a kid, it starts where you don't realize that he's allowing you to win. So, he misses obviously the last 2 and he gets 5 out of 10 and you win.
Yeah.
And then it gets to a point where then you notice that he's purposely letting you win, right?
Right.
And that starts to be a bummer. And then it gets to the stage where there's no letting the son win anymore. Now the father's trying his balls off to still beat you.
To beat you, yeah.
And then you know that you're now officially, quote, better than him as far as that little thing goes, that little competition. And when that happens, it's kind of a drag, too. You're like, oh, man,
I remember
that
something
sucks.
like that, too, because I was able...
Shooting or something, right?
No, it was, I wasn't able to drink... a case of beer. But then as I got older, I was able to drink more than my father. And
you're not even making a
sometimes
joke?
I'd spot him a few beers. No,
you never know with you, though. There was drinking and effing and horse riding going on. Jesus.
Yeah.
You weren't being raised at all when you were in California.
No, it was like camp.
But it's kind of it's a weird thing when you're growing up when it finally hits that level where you realize that you sort of got the upper hand on your parents. No matter what it is, it's just a little strange.
Tool Bag is saying never underestimate old man strength though. It's the only thing that comes close to retard strength. Like your father's strength, he'll give it his all. If he feels you're going to get the upper hand.
Yeah.
I never appreciated that whole, fighting your father thing. It's a little
no.
odd.
That is beyond odd. I would wake up to... Oh, I ever? Oh, it should have been never. I never spoke to either one of my parents this way. I would have woken up to Christmas music. Bush killed Jim from PA.
Yeah, the whole thing, talking back to your parents like that, no way. Would have been over.
All right, let me see what Jackson has in Florida. Are you in Jacksonville?
No, I'm Jackson. My name is Jackson. I live in Florida.
Ah.
How you doing, guys?
All right, what's up?
Yeah, my ex-wife is in the same situation as this lady was. She doesn't scream like that. When we still get along real good, but my 14-year-old tried that, talking back, getting really nasty with her, called her a bitch. She wouldn't let him spend the night at a friend's house because, he'd gotten 2 Fs on his report card, all this stuff. So she called me up. What do? I said, let him go. And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, just let him go. Trust me on this. Let him go. So I said, we're gonna fix his little red wagon while he's gone. And after he was gone for the weekend, I went over there. We moved all his Xbox, PlayStation, television, everything out of his room. Literally cleaned it out, empty. Ripped the carpet off the floors down to the concrete. I bought a cot and put a cot in there with a pillow and took the door off the hinges, and that's what he came home to. And the thing that upset him the most was the fact that the door was off the hinges. So now he has no privacy whatsoever, zero privacy and no possessions. We took all of his clothes, went to Walmart and bought Dickies pants and white button-down shirts and said, there, deal with that, you little bastard. And we made him live like that for a month and have never had a problem with him since.
Wow, you're a sick one, man.
That's nice.
But it worked.
It worked. You can't beat him. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd have put my boot in his ass, but you can't do it.
Right.
You know, they will call the cops. It's happened to friends of mine.
Right. Wow.
You know, I had a good friend of mine, nice guy, great guy, goes to my church, Christian guy, and he ended up getting locked up overnight for beating his kid.
Wow.
So that's what I decided to do. And taking the door off the hinges, it killed him. He couldn't go in his room.
Yeah, that's their privacy. Slam the door and
gone.
Very good, sir.
They're in their own domain.
All right, guys.
A lot of people asking if this kid in the audio is a stepchild. No way. No way, right?
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Let's say hi to James in Oklahoma. James?
Yeah. Hey, guys. Morning to you.
Hey. And someone else is bringing up a point on the instant feedback and the phones now. The mother wants to borrow his money in that clip.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, that is odd.
James, go ahead.
Well, I had a stepmother that was just like that, but I never talked to her that way because I knew what was coming. So 20 years later, I become a cop here in Oklahoma, and I go to these little kids' houses that are acting like this. What do? I tell the parents, I say spank them. They take their belt off, and I'll stand there and watch them spank their child. That way they can't come up with this, hey, I'm calling Child Protective Services, I'm calling the cops. The cops are here. And I tell the parents, hey, if you're gonna spank your child, you spank your child. Get it over with right now, and maybe you won't have these problems later on in life. I tell them, hey, if you need some help, I will hold them down.
That doesn't sound
too legal,
You're setting yourself up for a lawsuit, sir, unfortunately.
No lawsuit, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm making sure the law is, they're obeying the law.
Yeah.
Disciplining their child.
Yeah.
And it's not child abuse.
Right. Wow. Okay. Thank you, James.
Hey, thanks, guys.
There he goes, James in Oklahoma. We have the other audio. Do you have that?
I think everybody's, everybody's different. All kids are different. So if some of them, you can do that whole sit down, take a timeout thing. That's fine. But I think if the timeout thing isn't working, and you could probably see that pretty early on, then you got to resort to Plan B. It'd be nice to be the person that I don't have to hit my kids, or I don't hit my kids, or something like that. But and I'm talking at my ass because I don't have kids. But it just seems to me like if the timeout thing isn't working and you're raising a little terror, it might be time to get a little thing. Because it's more about the whole fear of it than it is the actual pain from getting whacked. You're not hitting them so they're in pain. It's just kind of a, waker-upper. It's like a surprise.
Yeah, because
you're fucking hitting me?
Who wants to go through that?
Yeah.
Except a little Jimmy Norton, of course. We got some audio of the Boston father. We've played this.
Oh, yeah.
We've played it once maybe on the replay you've heard it a couple times. And Danny's running in with part 2 of the audio of this chick.
Ooh.
Well, we could save the Boston father audio then. Here's part 2 of the lady yelling at her son, looking for just money, I guess.
Shouldn't have asked nicely.
Oh, wow.
Sit here, call me all this shit, and you expect me to help you? Why in the hell should I help you after all you just did?
Oh, she was losing her mind.
And you can't ask me nicely, you have to sit here and call me names.
Lend your mom $50.
Why?
Because she's broke, Dale.
Okay, so now here's the neighbor, like Danny explained. The neighbor comes in to try to get this kid to lend the mom $50.
Fitty.
Where's this kid getting the money from? Maybe dad?
Yeah.
All right, here comes the neighbor.
Call me names.
Lend your mom $50.
Why?
Because she's broke, Dalen.
She's being a complete bitch.
Because she's broke.
But she's being a bitch. Look at this.
Do you want to live here? Do you want to live here?
No, I'm not going to live in here soon. But that is complete bullshit. No,
that's not.
You don't treat somebody like that and expect to get them to help you.
The whole point is, Dalen, is your mom's got to get to work, and she's asking you to lend her $50. If you can't do it, then she's been here fucking supporting you guys for over fucking 16 years.
Another scenario. You move into the neighborhood and you meet the old neighbor. Hey, neighbor.
Hey, howdy, neighbor.
Maybe you invite him over to a barbecue or something, and now he's in the middle of this crap.
Now he's got to deal with this.
Started with a warm apple pie, and now you're talking to her son.
Oh, after hearing her screeching all morning.
Fucking supporting you guys for over fucking 16 years.
Yeah,
she's been caring about you guys for 16 years.
Like, what
you
the hell is that?
You gotta understand one thing.
That's not how you treat your children.
She's been treating you better than you've ever been treated in your entire lifetime.
No, she hasn't.
You gotta understand, this fucking, this isn't easy for her. This is very fucking difficult.
And
very difficult.
This is acceptable?
You guys aren't helping.
This is not acceptable under any standards ever.
That's not the point, Dana. Is help your mom.
Help my mom so she can act like this, so we can live in a house. And
if you're helping your mom, she wouldn't be acting like this.
She acts like this no matter what. Okay, that's the way it is. That's
because you guys don't help out around the house.
Even when we do help, and she is nice.
You guys gotta wake up, man. This is the real world.
She needs to wake up a bit too.
It's not peaches and cream out there.
Well, she doesn't get to treat people like that and expect them to help her.
Help her out, please.
She sits here and swears at me. I hate everything about you. What the hell is that?
I'm asking you nicely, and I'm asking you, fucking, please help her out. I'll pay you back. I don't give a shit. Just fucking, please help her out.
Okay, I will, as long as I get my $50 back.
Yeah, you get it back.
Okay.
Oh, looks like it's going to be okay, Anthony. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be okay, thanks to the neighbor. Why is there a minute 40 left in this audio? There we go.
Yeah.
Mom, do you want the $50? Shut up, Mom. Do you want the $50?
People fucking say you're a fucking
Quiet. Yes, thank God there's not an ounce in your body.
Oh my God.
You're a fucking loser. Shh. Go to fucking hell and shut yourself, you bastard. Get the fuck out of my house. Fucking crazy fucking war. You picked the wrong person to have fucking war with. Person who butters your fucking bread, you little lazy ass.
You don't butter my bread. Are you retarded?
You fucking else.
Or what?
Or fucking the police will be coming.
And what are you going to say to them, Mom?
You fucking
What are you going to say to them, Mom?
They'll let you up.
Yeah, Mom. Good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, Mom. I'll call them for you.
You go ahead and call them for me. You're out.
Kids know too much these days.
Nothing like making your fucking mother pay for fucking money.
I wasn't. I said ask nicely.
Go ahead. Get out of here. This way! This way! Not believe I came home from a fucking shift to fucking do this fucking bullshit.
And cut.
But she wasn't done neither. That's for sure.
I think that's when the video camera went off, huh?
Wow, man.
No, there's more? That's it, right?
That's it.
That's all there is. Okay.
Wow.
Oof.
He just knows too much. She's going, I'll call the cops. And he's like, yeah, good luck with that. She calls the cops. The kid goes, look, I'm 16. My mother's insane. She's yelling at me for things I'm trying to do, She's kicking me out of the house.
The kid
16.
Kid's definitely an instigator, but I'm starting to think that she might have more of a problem than the kid, actually.
Yeah, she's got a huge problem. The kid probably reminds her too much of the husband, is what it is, who she hates for probably leaving her. And every time she looks at the kid, she sees the ex-husband.
You could hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a beaten kid in a way.
He's just like...
Yeah. He's a wise ass, obviously. He was... Yeah. But you also hear it in his voice, like, this really is a bummer. She really... This just stinks. My mother's insane.
That's an unhealthy relationship they have there. I think they need help.
Wow. All right, let's say hi to Steve in California.
That's really going to also help him out in his relationships in the future, I believe. You know what it's going to be like when he's out there looking for a girlfriend future wife, perhaps. Oof.
Steve?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, out in California, you know how liberal they are. I have daughters in an ex situation, and when I got custody, I asked the child support worker and my caseworker and custody worker, because I put them in a system to where they come out to my house and visit, so my ex-wife can't say I abuse my children, what the definition of abusing your child was, and they said as long as you can hit your child open-handed by law 2 or 3 times, and as long as you don't go more than that, it's not considered abuse.
That's a little weird, huh?
That's California. So you figure if California, the liberal state's that way, how are other states seeing it? That's all I got. Punching out.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Timmy in Wisconsin. Timmy!
Hey, man.
What's up?
My mother would scream exactly like that.
Oh, you're kidding.
She would actually put a butcher knife to her throat and say, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Are you kidding me? Her own throat.
She would lock herself in the bathroom, screaming from in the bathroom, I'll do it. And she'd be slashing furniture with it.
Wow, that's really crazy.
I kept the knife for like over a year with like dents all in it. And then it happened again like a year later. And I brought it out, and my dad grabbed it from me. He's like, this shouldn't be around here. He's afraid like the wrong person would see it, and Mommy would be put away in a straitjacket.
What does she do now?
Sits at home, watches TV.
Yeah?
Do you have a relationship with her?
Yeah, it was mostly because like my dad was drinking, and when my dad quit drinking, then she got really bad.
Yeah.
But then after like a year, it calmed down, and she's pretty cool now.
You goof on her about it?
Well, no, not now. I mean,
because we goof on my mother all the time about how she used to be
some
crazy.
Of it left in her, though.
Yeah, she was insane with cleaning the house. We would wake up Saturday mornings, and my mother would be like, "It didn't matter, you know, I guess we're I don't know, 12, something like that. Who even knows?" But she'd wake us up. Come on, get up! This place looks like a fucking bomb hit it. And you know, meanwhile, I'm just thinking. You know, a few years later, you start thinking, oh, I get it. Clean the house. Make sure it's clean. You know, there's some issues there, Mommy.
Well, you're not alone with that one, though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can relate to that one.
But we were all like, you know, this one's dusting, this one's vacuuming the house, and she was just, you know, get under it. What is this? Pick that up. Just crazy. And then the phone would ring, and she'd pick it up and be like, and don't make sure you get under the couch. How the hell are ya? Hot, yeah. Oh, nothing. We're just sitting around. So we would clean up so quickly while she was on the phone. So then we could walk up to her as she's on the phone and go, Ma, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. And she would kind of do that, not even look at you, but wave the hand like, okay, all right.
Right.
And then you were out of the house. When that phone rang, because we'd be going nuts. You'd be with all your cleaning tools, and the phone would ring, and I cannot tell you the relief that would come over 3 kids just from a phone ringing. Because you knew you weren't being yelled at as you're cleaning up. She was crazy. But now, you know, we're sitting around. She's a pisser now. And we just sit around and goof on her about it. About how crazy she was. And what the hell is your problem?
Well, she was raising you animals.
She laughs about
by
it.
herself. Pat in Boston, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
That lady needs Scientology and not Paxil.
Scientology.
Good call back, bro. Very good, Pat. That's a great call. Tony in the Bronx. What's up, Tony?
Yo, guys, you got to see what it was like growing up with a wise guy as a father.
Oh, really?
I'm talking about when I was a kid, I used to go make the Shylock collections with him, and I used to watch my father give guys beatings. And for as long as he was alive, he'd never laid a finger on me. I never gave him an opportunity to. But my mother, she was the executioner. But having the wise guy in the family, that was a trip.
Yeah, you gotta
really?
Think that's always in the back of your head, I gotta imagine.
I can miss you being on the phone with you guys right now. He's gone, but if his friends recognize my voice, I'd get a talk to for this.
Really?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Where do you live in the Bronx, Tony?
I'm telling you.
What's your last name, Tony?
He was pretty notorious.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay, pal. Take care.
Oh, can we play Guess the Wise Guy?
All right, tough guy.
All right, we should move on, huh?
Sure. That was very entertaining.
One more. Eric in Colorado. Eric.
Hey, boys. Hey, the guy that called earlier was saying about stripping his kid's room. I can top that. My best friend and former neighbor, he had a 14-year-old that did the same shit. He wanted to go camping with some friends, and they let him go after like 3 or 4 days of arguing. When the kid came home, the house was completely empty. His parents had a rental property. They moved everything out of the house except for his belongings that they left in his room. They moved into the rental house, and they left a note that said, now, you take care of everything. He just and they were my next door neighbors at the time, and so the kid comes home, the friends drop him off, he walks up, unlocks the door, walks in. There is nothing.
You got to think
except
that
for a note.
you got to think that starts off as being the greatest day of your life.
Yeah.
Well,
But
he
by
was
11 o'clock at night, you got to be freaked beyond belief.
Well, yeah, because he kept trying to call his parents on their cell phone, and they wouldn't answer or anything. He came over and asked me, he said, do you know where my parents are? And I said, dude, Saturday, they were like here with a moving truck leaving, because I knew what had happened.
So you know what?
He called child services, and the caseworker that came out, I mean, that poor woman laughed for like 20 minutes when she found out what had happened.
Yeah, you got to imagine they have some great stories, those people. So what happened?
Oh, yeah.
What happened in the end with this?
They ended up, they moved everything back, because all they did was just put everything in the garage of the rental. They didn't unpack everything, but they came back the next day, and that kid has just been on his best behavior ever since, because his parents told him. They said, you know what? They said, what would you have done if we wouldn't have even let you any forwarding information at all? And you'd have come home and there'd been nothing.
Wow.
You'd have been seriously screwed.
I'm sure that kid behaved after that, huh?
Oh, yeah, this has been a couple of years.
I guess you just got to be creative out there if you're parents, huh?
Yeah.
You really
the hitting is out of the game, so you got to get a little more creative.
More than just timeouts.
This is why I don't have kids. It really is, man. When I hear shit like this, people say, why don't you and your wife have kids? I say, look at society, man. Look at these kids today.
To all the new parents out there, just remember this later today when you're by yourself away from the radio show. Always and forever.
It always starts like that. Rob from Washington. Oh, my God, my mom was a super cleaner, too. Never thought of it until you mentioned it. Maybe there's something else there. Oh, that isn't the one I need. I need Ted. My mother would scream like a harpy like that and insult my brother, sister, and myself. She would always use the maybe I'll just die and you'll be happy routine. The insults and shrieking just brought back wonderful memories. And then Chris from Bridgeport. The best quote from my mother was when she was ripping pissed one day. She said, I'm going to kick you so hard in the balls, they're going to end up in the roof of your mouth. Moms can be pretty creative with their language.
Oh, yeah.
My mom was always with the racial slurs. A lot of racial slurs growing up.
She called you the N-word?
No, she used it a lot, though. She would use it as far as cleaning would go. The house looks like a bunch of, live here. What do I look 3 shades darker than you is always a good one. Clean up. Oh, can you get it? What do I look 3 shades darker than you? Clean up.
Wow.
Oh, she was the worst.
Well, that explains a lot of things.
She's changed.
That explains a lot of things.
She got older and wiser.
About
she
her
calmed
son.
down.
About her son. Bob in Minnesota.
Yeah, we used to have to tackle my ex-girlfriend's mother because she'd walk around the house punching the windows out in the house. We'd have to tackle her to the floor and stop her.
You'd have to. You tackled your ex-girl's mom.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, her arms would be all cut up and shit from punching through the windows. Hey, I also got a Ben Fogg joke. Ben Fogg is so big that terrorists like to fly planes into it. Punching out.
All right, let's say hi to John in Philly.
Yeah.
What's up?
I gotta say, maybe your mom, being the whole clean freak she is what made you freak out and, get rid of your couch when it had a booger on it and everything else under the sun.
Nah, because I'm a lazy bastard. I won't care if things are cluttered. Like, it wasn't dirty stuff. It was just clutter stuff. Like, if we had our magazines laying around or, there was, like, a little bit of dust on the old stereo cabinet or something. That was a problem. Me, I could give a shit. Things like that. Doesn't bother me.
Okay.
But my mother was insane when it came to that stuff. With the Windex and the lemon pledge and the vacuum going.
Yeah, my mom was ridiculous when it came to that stuff. To the point we all just went the other way and we're all slobs.
Yeah, see? That's what happens. Good job.
I mean, it freaks me out if things are too organized.
Sweeping the brooms and the shovel and the dustpan and the friggin' vacuum.
You're watching TV and that vacuum comes calling.
No, it was always us vacuuming.
Oh, yeah. Well, it started with Mom and her old blue bathrobe just banging into your legs.
In the 70s, we had some great vacuums, too. Boy, those things are nice, convenient. They weighed 12 tons. had different parts. They were supposed to be convenient on wheels. I remember we had this canister vacuum that when you pulled it, it just tipped over. It was a big hose with the thing at the end, and then it was attached to a canister that was supposed to, when you first got it on like Christmas or something, when Dad would get Mom the vacuum for Mother's Day, it was on wheels, and it rolled for like a month. And then once one of the wheels froze up because the carpet fibers would get in there, you'd go to pull it, and it would tip over and go, and then it would make like a whining sound because it was clogged, and dust would start shooting out of it.
And the dirt would shoot out.
Pick that up!
That's why I hate vacuums to this day. It's not even a bit. Because my mom vacuumed every day, easily every day.
Yeah.
More than once a day, too. It was constant in our house.
Horrible.
Yambag from Boston, what did you learn on the show today?
Hey, I learned that Sirius used to make vacuum cleaners back in the 70s. Punching out.
All right.
12-ton vacuum.
Brian, what did you learn on the show today?
Yeah, I learned that the Crazy Lady audio really saved the show.
Gotta love the Crazy Lady audio.
Yeah, we pulled that one out of our ass, huh?